Hey guys, Bass Geek here, and today I'm going to show you how to fish the Baby Bull Shad. Hey guys, by the way, and I know I've been promoting this a little bit, but this comes right back into the channel and it goes right back in to being able to do things, make more videos, do more things for you guys like free stickers, all that stuff. Make sure you go check out my shirts. You know, you guys support me by watching the channel, and I understand if you can or you can't afford them, you know, or whatever. I get it, but go get you a BassGeek t-shirt, go get you a BassGeek hoodie, and that'll help the channel out. It'll help me be able to do more things on the water for you, and it'll help me get more things that I can give back to you guys for all the support that you give me. But now, anyway, as you guys know, I have partnered with Mystery Tackle Box. Now, the biggest reason why I partnered with Mystery Tackle Box is because A, I do like them. I'm always excited to see what new baits are in there. But B, I give it to you guys. Every single month, I give you guys free baits so that you can try out Mystery Tackle Box yourself and see why I'm such a big fan. All right, so all that being said, let's open this puppy up. Oh, by the way, you can get your first box as low as $5 with the code in the description. And it's real easy to remember. It's just BassGeek, guys. So go out there, subscribe, and get your first box in the subscription for as low as $5. All right, so let's dig into this. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. This first thing, I haven't done any research on, and I don't know if you can see this, but these are Harmony fishing hooks. Making better tackle, making better anglers. And it says, for rigging tips, check out our full line of fishing products. This is the Razor Series offset worm hook. And what I find really neat, and I'm dying to go check this out. I didn't get to look at it before the video, even though I meant to. I don't know if you can see it in there, but there's some little donuts or O-rings or something in there. So I don't know if there's some sort of, it says bait pegs. So I don't know how those work, but I'm really excited to see how those work. I'm gonna go check those out. If it's something really cool, you know, as I always say, you may or may not always get everything in the box. Here's tight lines. This is, of course, a thank you from the founder and CEO, Ross from Catchco. You can read that when you get the box. And guys, what I'm going to show you today, the Bull Shad, and that is in my favorite color, the Gizzard Shad, because, you know, the lake I fish mostly there's a lot of Gizzard Shad in them. So that is right out of the box. I know Triton Mike, I know Mike Buka, he's a good dude. Then from right, you've got a nice little creature. Let's see what that is. I don't see where it says what that is, but from Right Baits, you've got a nice ribbed little, you know, like a finesse flipping bait, or maybe a good trailer for a jig. They've bent up the card, but there's the retail price of everything. And of course there's a contest so you guys can enter. Pretty cool sticker this month. Got a Booyah hard knocker, and this is in a 1/4 ounce. I like that size, I like that color. Be real good as we get into the fall. Not quite here yet. Cotton Cordell. This is a baby bass. This is the medium diver. See, I'm not sure how deep that dives, but I'm gonna guess not very far. I don't know if I'd classify it as a medium diver, but you know, it's kind of a square bill. I'm gonna guess that's a 3 to 5 footer right there, baby bass, you know. Cotton Cordell been around for a long time, making some good baits. Right here, good color for night fishing, which should be really hot right now as the nights are starting to cool down. You've got a kind of a black and blue, and this is from Big Bite Baits. This is a black and blue, electric blue, 5-inch trick stick. It's a good color. And here we go from Excite Baits. This is the Raptor Tail Chunk in green pumpkin purple. That'd look really good on the back of a jig. All right, so, and of course you're gonna get your, I don't know if they still call it a Devil's Digest, but I don't know, this says a catalog. So maybe this is Shop Carl's. And guys, you guys know now Mystery Tackle Box and Carl's are owned by the same parent company, but they function kind of as two different companies. And I'm a big fan, and I am not sponsored by Carl's Bait and Tackle, but I do subscribe, and I did pay my subscription to Carl's Bait and Tackle because, again, I love deals and I love baits. So, as I've already told you, we're going to talk about the good old Bull Shad or Baby Bull Shad today. All right, sorry, I know the lighting may be starting to get a little funky on us here, but let's start out with the setup: rod, reel, and line. Now guys, anytime I'm throwing a swim bait, generally I'm going to throw it on my Lew's BB1 Pro. Guys, to me, that is one of the best reels in the Lew's lineup for a lot of different things, including crankbaits and, you know, bigger swim baits. Now, generally, I'm going to throw this on the same thing I throw, you know, my soft plastic swim baits on, a 6.5 to 1. That gives me a little more control, but I'm not going to over reel it. And you'll see why I use that when we get into retrieves. Line, generally, I'm going to go fluorocarbon because this is a slow sink bait, but now this bait's not going to get down very deep. We'll talk about that a little more when we talk about where and how we want to fish it. Generally, I'm going to throw it on a medium. It's a 1/2 ounce bait, so you probably get away with a medium heavy, but I'd probably throw it on a medium rod. I'm going to want to get accurate cast with this, so probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 7 foot to even, you know, 6'8", something like that, 6'10". But generally, a 7 foot is going to get the job done. I'm going to want a fast action, so, you know, a nice little fast action, pretty much a standard little bait. But I like that medium because it's got a little softer tip to it anyway. And you've got some small trebles here, so you're not going to want to, you know, jerk those trebles out of that fish. A little bit of give, a little bit of backbone, a good medium action rod is where I would start. So I don't know if I told you the line weight, but most of the time I'm going to fish it on fluorocarbon, which I did tell you, but 10 to 12 pound test for this little puppy right here. Now, the other thing that I didn't tell you over there is I like to tie a loop knot for this bait. It really gives it a little extra action when you're popping it or stop and go. So there's really 3 different types of retrieves that I would tell you to use to get started with. And the first is going to be just a simple kind of speed retrieve. Just throw it out there, reel it in. Now, like I told you before, one of the things that I bought this for was for the fall when they're chasing shad. And so one of the things that I can't wait for is to be able to take this bait, because this bait does a great job of waking a nice little V wake as it's coming across the top of the water. That's why I like a 6.5 to 1. I can wake this bait if I really choose to do so. Now, let's say I'm fishing it along a dock or over a piece of brush. Now this is where probably my second favorite retrieve comes into play. And for that retrieve, it's literally, I'm almost going to twitch it like a jerk bait. I'm going to really twitch it, especially in warmer water. I'm going to keep that bait just moving erratically as I can. I'm going to work it like just like a big jerk bait. Now every once in a while I may put a couple of winds in it, you know, just to get it to run and then stop and have it turn around on itself. So retrieve number 3, just like any swim bait, a nice slow retrieve, nice and steady. You can impart a stop and go in if you want. So now the question is, how do you enter the giveaway to win this bait and all the others in the box? Hey, just comment Bullshad. You comment Bullshad and you're entered in the giveaway. We'll draw it a week from Sunday or today, so you'll have a chance to enter when you watch this, but you've only got a week. Now make sure you've only got a week to contact me and tell me that you've won, or I get a free box of baits. All right guys, make sure you go over to Mystery Tackle Box. Make sure you go over to Carl's Bait and Tackle. Like I said, not sponsored by Carl's Bait and Tackle Shop, you know, but tell them Bass Geek sent you. Tell them that you heard about them from Bass Geek. Just go over there and comment Bass Geek is an all right guy, I guess, if you want to. You know, it helps me out. Like I said, it helps me do this for you guys. And it's one of the ways that I enjoy giving back to you all for everything you do for me. I appreciate the heck out of it. And if I can give you a free box of baits every week or every month, that's just a fraction of my appreciation for you guys. All right, so as always, questions and comments in the comment section below. Make sure you comment Bullshad or you're not going to win jack. Like it if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you ring my bell so you get those notifications when, you know, these videos come out so you can watch them. And you guys rock, man.